So I want to talk about the reality in our society. Everyone here, no exception, including myself, we work for a system. What does it mean? It means we work for a society that created that system. When we were born, until maybe I would say around the year of 4 to 5, then we start to get into the system of what we call education, right? Then usually we're gonna graduate around 18, then we're gonna start getting into college or university until we are at the age of 25. And then when we are at the 25, we're gonna start working. Then usually by 50, you're already at the level of maybe of a director or manager, maybe a supervisor. And then by the time you're 65, you retire and then you wait until you are called by the creator, right? So usually from age of 5 to 25, this is the system of education. So it is a system that created by the society. And then when you are at the 25 to 65, usually we get into the employment system. It means we work for 40 years, and then hopefully if we can have investment or whatever that you set aside when you are working, then you could retire comfortably, right? So that is our expectation when we are retired. Hopefully, I can still live maybe around 90 years old because average now is not like 70 years old, then we die. Usually people die now either 80, 90, or even 100, maybe some of them they're 120. But on average, people can live all the way until 90 years old. So the question is, once you retire at 65, you still have 25 years to live without working for a system. Do you have that plan? Do you have a backup plan if you are not able to work for a system anymore? Because I'm sure when you're 65, when you get into the interview, I don't think the owner would like to hire you if you are 65. That's the bitter reality. We cannot deny it. That happens to not just you, to everyone. Okay. So when you're at the retirement age, nobody want to hire you. So what happened if you don't have a backup plan? Because you are no longer working for a system. Okay. So in short, from age of 5 to 65, we are working for this system for 60 years. But even Chairman Park always says this, only 1% can make it. It means only 1%, they're really rich. They don't need to work anymore in their life. But the remaining 90%, they have to work until they die. That's the reality that we're living in. So it is not impossible for you to get out from this system and then get into the Atomy system. So some of you, maybe this is the first time that you hear, what is Atomy system? Okay. In Atomy, we have 7 mastership, okay? So from sales master all the way into Imperial Master. So there's Diamond Master, Sharon Rose Master, Star Master, Royal Master, Crown Master, and then all the way to Imperial Master. Do you know how much an Imperial Master make? For some of you maybe new, you don't know. Let me give you a secret. They cannot make more than 100,000 a month. That is a system income limit. In Atomy, we have a ceiling cap. So Imperial Master make 100,000 a month. Crown Master, I would say maybe around 30 to 40. Some of them they're like 70,000 a month. Royal Master is around 20, right? To 30 to 40,000. Star Master is around 10 to 20,000. So all this Atomy system, we need to work in the beginning. We have to invest our time similar to the society system. We have to work for the system. And then hopefully we can retire comfortably, right? So in Atomy, average people who make until Imperial Master, the fastest is 8 years. One lady after 8 years, she became an Imperial Master. But the longest one is 13 years, which is the Imperial Master Yun, ID 001. He worked from 2009 and then he became Imperial Master in 2022. So that means about 13 years. And Atomy company age is only 15 years. Okay. Let me just use the example. The longest time that you become Imperial Master, which is 15 years. So in 15 years, you work for the system, but you're making 100,000 a month. Do you think it's worth it? Let me ask you, from the society that we work for 60 years, how much can you make before you die? Until you retire, okay? Yeah. So again, nobody's making a million a year, right? Anyone making a million a year? I don't see anyone putting a million a year. So that means something wrong with the system of society. How come they've been working for 60 years, nobody is making over a million? Remember, Imperial Master, 100,000 a month. That's over a million a year. And we only work 15 years. Can you imagine that? We all work for a system, you like it or not. We are in the system that society makes or the Atomy system makes. Either you make 250,000 after 60 years, but how many people make that money? Or in Atomy system, you work for 15 years, you'll make 100,000 or $1 million a year. Which one is better? If you ask me, I would rather do or die in Atomy. Of course, I will not have a chance to make 250,000 a year. Forget about it. I could work my ass off, work 16, 18 hours a day. It doesn't matter. I will not make 250,000 a year. But in Atomy, I go crazy for 15 years. I become Imperial Master, which is certain. I'm certain that I'll become Imperial Master. I will make $1 million a year. Just 15 years. So that's why you see me go crazy, because I don't have a chance to make $1 million from the society. In Atomy, it is possible in 15 years, okay? But Atomy system income is like this. These are all mastership. This doesn't mean your income. Yes, there are Star Master who doesn't make income. It's just a title. They're Star Master, but it doesn't mean it's income. It doesn't mean they have the system income from Atomy. That's why in Atomy, we are rewarded by the system through the income, which is called the Success Club. So there are 4 in the Success Club. The first one, which is Auto Sales Master Club. These are people who are making 2,000 a month minimum, okay? And the second Success Club, which is Leaders Club member, they're the one making over $10,000 a month. And then the third system income from Atomy, when you're in the Success Club, is Royal Leaders Club member, is 20,000 a month minimum. And then the next one is a Crown Leaders Club member. They're the one making 40,000 a month, or people who are making over 400,000 a year. And then last one, when you're Imperial Master, you make 100,000 a month system income. Okay, so this is the ceiling cap system income in Atomy. So when I look at this, I always question myself. Is it worth it to do or die in Atomy? Or rather, I just go back to my previous job, which is the society system, work for 40 years in your employment, and then retire. This, I always ask myself every night, why should I be working where I can work in Atomy system, maximum 15 years, I'll make 100,000. Yes, in the beginning, of course, when you're a sales master, diamond master, maybe you make a couple $100. Then usually when you're diamond master all the way to Sharon Rose master, you get into the auto sales master, which is you make 2,000 a month. But a lot of people give up in this area. When they are already a mastership, which is a sales master, how come I'm only making $1,000 a month? Or maybe $500 a month? This business doesn't make money. Remember, Chairman Park says you have to work for the system of Atomy 3 to 5 years in the beginning. That is the requirement. Remember, we all go to the college or university after we graduate from the high school, right? Once you graduate at grade 12, you're going to go into university maybe another 4 years. But the question is, when you're studying in 4 years, do you make money in university? You don't. Then after you graduated from university, then you're going to apply a job. If you get a job, then you get money. A lot of us, we don't get a job. It's not easy to get a job nowadays. You are not certain after you graduate from university, you're not going to make money right away. No, there's no guarantee to that. But the good thing in Atomy system is, even though, like Chairman Park says, you have to work 3 to 5 years, then mostly in the society, this area, you don't make money. But in Atomy, within 3 to 5 years, you already make money. Yeah, maybe not 2,000, maybe about 1,000. It's up to you. You make the decision. You set the target, how fast you want to make 2,000 a month, because this is the first Atomy system income. Some people make it like me, I make it in 2.5 years. Some people make it less than 2.5 years. I have a partner in Indonesia. He make this system income as an auto sales master, 2,000 a month, in 10 months. So it is up to you. You want to make it in less than a year, or you want to make it in 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, up to you. Nobody gonna decide for you how fast you want to make this money. Okay? But again, do not give up until you make the income, until you make the system income. You have to keep working for the Atomy system. What is the working for the Atomy system? You have to attend all Atomy success system. The first one, all the meetings. Any Zoom meeting that your sponsor invite you, you have to attend. Just like studying at university for 4 years, you have to attend the classes. If you don't attend the classes, you're not gonna pass the test, you're not gonna graduate. If you're not attending the meetings, you're not gonna pass the test, and then you're not gonna become successful in Atomy. Success system of Atomy, seminars. In Canada, we only have once a month, 1-day seminar, right? But Indonesia, they have it every week. They have to attend. We have to attend here in Canada too. So any seminar is free, by the way, 1-day seminar. You don't have to pay anything. You just go there, register for the lucky draw. That's it. Enjoy the 2-3 hours meeting in the seminar, right? Next one, you have to watch all the Atomy videos from channel Atomy, official YouTube, or my YouTube channel, Atomy International, or Mike Surjadi. You watch them because you need to work for the system. You have to educate yourself, like going to the college. You have to learn. So this is the Atomy success system that you have to work in the beginning, 3 to 5 years. A lot of us, we just say, oh, Mike is boring, the seminar. They keep talking the same thing over and over and over. I'm bored. Yes, of course you're bored, because the material is not for you anymore. Only for you the first time. Okay, you heard it once, twice. Oh, something new. That's for you. But after the third time, if you're attending alone, that it is your mistake. Why you're coming alone? You should be bringing someone with you, because this information is for them, not for you anymore. That's why the success system, not anymore for you. You have to keep bringing new people in so they can learn just like you learn in the first beginning. Okay? Imagine if you're bringing 100 members under you to a seminar, is it boring? I doubt it, it's boring. It's boring because you come by yourself. It's boring because you don't invite anyone, or you don't try hard enough to bring anyone. That's why it's boring. But if you keep bringing new people in, and then eventually you're going to find business partners, leaders, it's not going to be boring, right? That is the success system in Atomy, that you have to work for the system for the first 3 to 5 years until you make all this for system income in Atomy. Auto sales master, And then Leaders Club member, they are making over 10,000 a month. Royal Leaders Club making over 20,000 a month. Crown Leaders Club making over 40,000 a month. Imperial Master making 100,000 a month. So it's up to you. You want to keep working for the society system income, or spend 15 years in Atomy, work like crazy in the 3 to 5 years, and then keep doing it until you become Imperial Master. Enjoy the retirement income, 100,000 a month, not just yourself. You can pass it down to your children and then to grandchildren. So you are working once for 3 generations. So I will give you a tips. I'm not going to explain in detail how can you achieve success in Atomy as Imperial Master. So what do you do when you're working for Atomy system? Only 2. The first one is doing the 8 steps to success, the left one here. Set a goal, make a commitment, list up all the names, invite them to the success system, explain about the business, follow them up, and follow through, consultation, and then duplication. This is the 8 steps to success that you have to do no matter what. Oh, I don't like to do number 5. Can I do it, Mike? No, you have to do 1, 2, 3, all the way to 8 in order. You cannot skip. I don't like number 2. I don't like commitment. Can I skip number 3? No, you have to do number 2. Okay? Look for those leader videos, maybe Chairman Park video explaining about the 8 steps to success. Listen to it over and over and over, and then apply it to your daily lives. Okay, if you want to have the system income in Atomy for 15 years, you have to do it. The next one is the daily 8 core habits. Daily 8 core habits is for you to do every day. Okay, it's not just when you have time. It's not that when you have a good mood. It's not that, oh, weekend, I don't want to do it. No, when it says every day, weekend is also every day. Number 1, you have to read a book. People who don't read a book, they're not going to become successful. People who don't change their mindset, they're not going to be successful. Maybe they just get into the auto sales master, 2,000 a month. That's maximum income for them. People who don't like reading the books. Okay? But if you want to make 100,000 as a system income, you got to read a book every day to become a better person every day, to change your mindset to a better mindset every day. And then number 2, you watch Atomy videos. You don't watch prank videos. You don't watch funny videos. Just 1 video a day. Find something, maybe from Chairman Park, maybe from another leader who explained about the Atomy product or whatever. It has to be Atomy. Once a day. And number 3, attend the meetings. Any meetings that being sent to you, or if you know there's a meeting happening today, you have to attend no matter what. You cannot say, oh, I don't have time. You make time. If you want to make 100,000 a month, you don't find a time when you're not busy, you attend. You got to make time to attend because you want to make this system income. Number 4, not just use Atomy product. You got to love Atomy products, because if you don't love, you're not going to do number 5. Share Atomy product, not sell. People who sell because they don't love Atomy products. They love Atomy money, right? Because they sell. They just want the money from the PV. But if you share from your love, because you want other people experience the same love like you do, that's why you share, right? So love first and then share after. Not share first and then love later, okay? A lot of people mixed up in this area. Number 6, explain about the business. Even if you don't know how to explain about the business, it's okay. You send them maybe a YouTube link, a Facebook link. Hey, listen to that. A leader explaining about the business. Then you learn, because you yourself gotta be able to explain about the business if you want to have business partners. If you don't know how to explain about the business, maybe after 3 years, that's pretty funny, right? You tell people, hey, you can make 100,000 a month. Okay, explain to me about the business. Oh, I don't know how. Do you think people are gonna follow you? Look at that person. He doesn't know how to explain about the business. And that person wants me to do the business with him. Is he a fraud? Is he a scammer? That's why you gotta learn how to explain the business after certain periods. I usually give them 6 months. After 6 months, if you don't know how to explain about the business, you're just playing around with Atomy. You're not serious. You're not intentionally doing the business until it becomes successful. Unless you are mentally disabled. I understand that. Unless you have something in your mind that you can remember, yes, that's fine. But if you remember anything somebody did to you, you can remember what Atomy business is all about. There's no excuse that I cannot explain about the business after 6 months. Number 7, consultation. You have to consult after doing the business that you're probably going to encounter ups and downs, right, in the field. Then you're going to be frustrated if you don't consult with someone who already makes success in Atomy. That's why you have to talk to your sponsor who are doing the business and successful. Not just doing the business, but fail, but find someone above you who have done the business and make success. You have to do it. Find them, right? In my group, you can find me, consult to me. Then I will give you an answer to all your problems. And number 8, build the trust. Build the trust to the sponsor and to your members. Because once you sponsor someone, remember, we are not recruiting here. We are not like those MLM recruit, or money games recruit. No, we're not recruiting. We don't use the word recruit. We use the word sponsor. What does it mean, sponsor? Remember, when you sponsor a child, maybe from a poor country, do you manipulate them for them to make money for you? Or you want to nurture them until they become successful individual? Which one? The word sponsoring. Of course, not the first one. You don't sponsor a child for them doing the child labor for you to make money. You don't do that. You could be in jail. That's why we don't recruit. Atomy don't recruit people. Atomy sponsor people. Once you sponsor someone, it is your responsibility for them to make success. You have to help them to be successful if they want. If they don't want, it's not your responsibility anymore. Let them be consumer, enjoy the product, right? You cannot help someone who are not willing to do the work. You have to find those people. And then once you find them, build the trust with them every day. Don't neglect them. Okay, so this is the second tip. Daily 8 core habits that you have to do every day. This is important. The habits that you do today and every day will shape your future. Because what you do today will shape your 3 years future from now. What you are living today is the decision that you took 3 years ago. So if you're in the bad situation right now, maybe you did something bad choice 3 years ago. That's why you're in the situation right now. But if you want to change your future, you cannot wait in the future. You've got to do it now. Are you willing to do the work right now? Because what you do now will change your future in 3 years. Okay, the first one is the 8 steps to success. Remember, anything needs a step. Even if you want to make a cake, there are steps. You have to get a dough, you gotta get a sugar, and then you have to make sure you make them clean, right? And then you put the pan with butter, right? And then you mix it in the mixer for like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. You have to follow the steps. Otherwise, your cake is not gonna be made. Your cake is gonna taste nasty, right? Same thing with success. If you want to make success, you have to follow the successful people's steps. What have they done? How did they achieve it? There must be steps. Just follow them. You don't need to recreate the wheel. Oh, I don't think this is wrong. Number 4 is not there. Invitation should be number 7. No. Don't be a genius. Unless you're really successful, then yes. If you just started, just follow the step of successful people and then do it in order. You cannot just jump one to the other, okay? So these are the Atomy success system, which can create you Atomy system income of 100,000 a month for 3 generations.
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.